Oreck, who really created lightweight, powerful vacuums for the hotel industry and restaurants. Well, now it's for at-home use, and this one is one of those that we call an opportunity buy. It's allowing you to not only wash, scrub, and dry your floor in one fell swoop. Now, typically when we've seen other competitors on the market create this scrub-like machine, right, to clean your floors in a vacuum, what are we talking about? We're talking about $129, $159 out at retail. Oreck is offering us an opportunity buy at a rock bottom price of $72.95. This is lightweight. It only weighs 13 pounds, so I can pick it up. You're gonna be able to take it upstairs, downstairs. And the best part is you don't need a mop and bucket anymore. You don't need to get on your hands and knees. You don't need to get that little, little soft pad thing that goes around your house and doesn't really clean. All it does is smear the dirt everywhere. Oreck, much more powerful, much more efficient, and much more quicker. So it's gonna do the job in a fraction of the time. Now with free shipping and 4 flexible payments, to be able to get this at home, I think it's $18.24 over 4 monthly installments on any major credit card. You're gonna get the vacuum itself. We're also going to include as well the 2 times concentrate cleaning. It's a 16-ounce bottle. That you have 2 separate tanks as well, so very easy to do there. And then you're gonna get, coming included, you just plug it in, everything's ready to go. We're gonna join Julie Truster, who's here with us this afternoon, always our cleaning expert.
Yes.
But you've got your brushes ready to go, right?
I do. I wanted to show you the bottom of, this is the bottom of the unit. These are your spinning brushes, and they scrub 360 degrees like this, so no more getting down on your hands and knees scrubbing. And by the way, when these get dirty, which they will over time, you can pop them off and clean them.
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna put these over here, and I'll tell you the best part about it, the brand name. Yeah. Oreck is one of the most sought after floor care names in the industry. Okay, so here it is. I love that it stands upright. It's not like your mop that flops over. Yep. And it uses clean water every single time to clean your floors. So clean water on one side, your dirty water is on the other side, and the two never mix. So here's your hot tap water with our cleaning solution that comes with it.
So separate tanks.
Separate tanks, exactly. And I'm gonna do a variety of messes. So it's designed specifically for your hard floors. Your tile, your linoleum like this, your wood floors. It's safe to use on your wood floors. Let's make a little more right here. There's some yogurt. Okay, so watch how it works. And it has its own little dry mode too, which we'll talk about in just a second, but check it out.
And you know the nice thing about that is Julie is not having to bend over. She's not getting on her hands and knees. She's letting the power of the Oreck do the job with that spin brush 360 to scrub the floor. There's no way we would even be able to do that manually to get that kind of clean. And if you've ever mopped your floors and then you walk across your floors and your feet stick, Julie, have you ever done that before where you've mopped your floors and then it's like stick, 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 stick?
Yes.
Like I feel with the Oreck, it even removes all the residual like soap scum and dirt and debris.
Yes, it's cleaning it. It doesn't just suction it up. And then it has its own dry mode. So watch that. You flip the button and then it has its own dry mode. So you turn it on and it's like a squeegee.
And you know, the best part about that is you don't have to do the little shimmy with paper towels or a towel and get down on your hands and knees.
Exactly. No more getting out your towels to try and dry off the floor. And so not only did it clean it, but my floor is totally dry. So the way that it works, there's a squeegee right here. So as I'm pulling back, as you're going forward and back in that dry mode, it will dry your hard floor. So you don't have to get out the towels. You don't have to block out that area in the kitchen. And again, it's a hard floor cleaner. The best part about it is you're using clean water every single time. Now the dirty water, I want to pop this out. Dirty water is always separate. In fact, this looks like tomato juice or some sort of Campbell's soup. It looks like a soup right there. I want to show you the bottom of the brushes. Now, obviously, they're dripping because they're wet, but what you can see, the brushes stay clean. Right. So normally, your mop would be this color right here. So, and then if the brushes get dirty, and they will, you pop them out, you can rinse them out, and then put them on. It's so much cleaner than the mop, the bucket, and it's so much less work.
Well, honestly, this is just disgusting.
Exactly, look at this.
And all you're doing is pushing the dirty water around. I mean, a lot of us, we're not cleaning the mop. You dump it back in the soap, and then you go and mop, and then you come back. So it's dirty water that's cleaning your floor.
Yeah.
Here with the Oreck, you have 2 separate tanks with that spin brush technology. So that's what allows you to get a better deep down clean with clean water. Now, this next demo that we're gonna share with you, it's pretty bad, right? I mean,
this is stuck on here. So we used a syrup. And I want to show you right here, you get out your mop. The first time you dip it in the bucket, you're just pushing around dirty water. Exactly. And germs and dirt. And then, you know, you turn it over, whether it's one of those swishy things or a mop, and you see what you're pushing around, but you know, it's all we've had for all these years. And then, so I did this demonstration to show you that right here, the floor looks clean compared to that.
It sure does.
Then you get, you know, your white socks out and you're walking around and you wonder why your socks are dirty. It's because you're just pushing around dirty water. I know, so even though your floors look clean, they may not be clean. So what we're gonna do, that's the mop side. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the Oreck, and it's gonna scrub. Remember, I couldn't even scrub it off with the paper towel, and I'm using clean water. Right. You're using clean water every single time. The solution goes in it.
How much solution do we put in it?
You put in a little capful, and it's concentrated, so it's nice. A little goes a long way, and then it snaps in just like this. Clean water, dirty water. Now watch this. All I have to do is push it. I don't have to bend over and scrub. I don't have to get out the mop.
And you can see from overhead how the spin brush technology is spinning 360 degrees to get that deep down powerful clean. So it removes the years of built up like soap scum. And that sounds weird because typically we think of that just for the shower. But when you think of all of the soap residue from all the cleaners that you've been mopping your floor with, this is a new innovative way to clean. And Oreck is making it simple. They're making it affordable because typically at $72.95, there is no other machine on the market you would touch with this kind of technology for this price.
Exactly. And all you have to do is push it like a vacuum. Now this is wood floor. If you have wood or your laminate wood floors, you know that the manufacturers tell you not to put moisture on the floor because it can ruin it. So notice how there's no streaking, there's no smears, and it's wood, no moisture.
It's dry.
So in the reverse, it dries it. So let me show you this. I'm gonna do this, no streaks. Nothing sticky, totally dry.
And clean.
And clean. And I want you to
can
see,
you just put this next?
Right, this is the mop.
This
looks clean.
Yeah, like disgusting.
Yeah. Yes, and look at, just to show you what a big mess we made right here. If you look right here, here's your squeegee, so you can see, let me lift it up.
Okay.
How wet it is right underneath it. So that squeegee in the reverse, see all the wet water back there?
Wow.
That's where I didn't get to. So we have these little floors right here, but obviously for your bigger spread out areas, you pull back all the way, so you don't have that right there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have that sitting there.
Exactly.
But the one thing, when you look at the value we're doing today and the technology, this is something that's so simple to be able to do. If you have a bad back, if you have, my mother-in-law just had her hip replaced, and it's one of those things that trying to carry a big mop and a bucket full of water is difficult for you, this weighs 13 pounds and it pushes so easily and effortlessly, and you're saving yourself cleaning time because now it's scrubbing, washing, and drying all at one time.
Yes.
Both Julie and I have dogs, or I should say singular, a dog. Yeah. And one of the things is that when you have a pet, they always want to be by you, but when your floors are still wet, what are they doing? Running around, spreading their paw prints everywhere. I like that I can mop my floor with this, with the Oreck, and it's going to dry instantly, so I don't have to corner off the whole house, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. You don't have to corner off the house. The other thing I've noticed, if you have pets, and now that we have a dog, so we're brand new puppy owners, they're dirty. Yeah. As much as he's inside and outside, and he's, like, this is new to us. The cats are a little cleaner. I hate to say it. But yes, he's bringing in all that stuff outside. I cannot believe how, I mean, there's hair everywhere, but I can't believe the actual dirt. So yes, we're using ours.
This all the time,
all the time. And then over here, I want to show you too, it doesn't matter what type of a hard floor surface you have. This is safe on your wood, your laminate floors, your tile. Think about tile with grout. Can I show the brushes again? Tile with grout. Brushes, scrubbing brushes that do this. You don't have to do the scrubbing. They spin and scrub for you. When they get dirty, you pop them off. Okay, so check it out here. This is wood, and then the floor up there, it's like a marble granite. Check it out. Never dries up.
And you know, when you're doing the granite, your marble, your linoleum, your hardwood floors, this is not saturating your wood floors. The wonderful thing about this is when you pull back, it is actually vacuuming up the water that you're putting on, and then as you pull back, it suctions that water up so it dries instantly. So you're not going to damage your hardwood floors. It's gonna be quicker, easier way to vacuum. And then when we look at even just the finished results are incredible to me.
I know. In fact, it looks like, this is the marble, it looks like we had professional people come out and polish the floor. So if you've been using those swishy things or other mops, you may notice that there's a film on your floor, or maybe, you know, sometimes on our wood floors we'll notice that. But this is a clean. It's cleaning and suctioning and drying all in one swoop. And I would love to show the action of the brushes. Because right back here, this is, and by the way, the cord that you plug in, the power cord, is 30 feet.
That's long.
That's long. So yeah, unlike, and then you don't have to carry around the heavy bucket of dirty water. But check it out. I'm gonna tilt this up so you can see. Here's the brushes.
And that is what is getting your floor spotless. Honestly, unless you're on your hands and knees with a scrub brush, you would never be able to create this action yourself. And who has time to get on their hands and knees
and this
to
is,
do this?
Exactly. And I want to show you this. This is called mop drop. Your mops don't stand up, and it's so annoying. Then you have to carry around the heavy buckets of water. And the first time you dip this in, all you're doing is spreading around the dirty water, and then you end up with your socks looking like that there.
Yeah, haven't you ever, like, you know, had company or maybe your grandbabies come over and they've got their little socks on and they're kind of sliding around the floor, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I thought my floor was clean, but it's really not clean. This is the Oreck difference. There is a reason they've been in the industry since 1963. They are leaders. They really have a legacy of excellence. And when you want the best, we know Oreck is a name that stands above the rest. And to be able to get this value today at $72.95, remember, this is a 3-in-1. This is a 3-in-1 in the sense of it's scrubbing, washing, and drying simultaneously.
In one swoop.
In one swoop.
And all you have to do is push it like a vacuum. And it's lightweight. And it stands up on its own. And you're using clean water every single time. Yeah, and that's with the water in it.
That's good point.
Good point. The water's heavier than everything else. Okay, so if you just have a spill, and I know, like, I always use the yogurt because my kids, when they were little, they drank the yogurt. Whether it's milk or coffee, all you have to do, you get it out. It suctions it up, but it cleans it at the same time using clean water with the solution that comes with it. Check it out.
And that's really great because think about if you have like some kind of plumbing issue and you have a pipe burst and you just want to be able to suck up the excess water. Or maybe it's the kids when they're swimming this summer and they come in with wet feet, or it's the dog that ran, you know, your pets and fur babies run through a mud puddle and they come in and get mud and water everywhere. You don't have to get out your traditional mop and bucket or get on your hands and knees. You let our HydroVac do the work for you because it's scrubbing, washing, and vacuuming and sucking up that water all at the same step.
Yeah, and remember that Oreck is known for their commercial units. And if you've priced hard floor cleaners, you know that typically a hard floor cleaner is anywhere from $129 to $150. Great deal. Here's your dirty water, yuck. There's our little science experiment.
I know, right? And remember, 30-foot power cord.
Yeah.
You can see the capacity. What is this, 1.5 quart?
It's 1.5 quarts, and I love that they're clear.
They're clear, so you can see through. You're also getting the cleansing fluid, free shipping and handling, 4 flex of $18.24 to get it at home. Well over 1,100 already spoken for. Julie, thank you for being here.
You're welcome, Robin, thanks.
We also want to share with you about our Protection Plus. If you want to get hassle-free protection, 24/7 customer service, no deductibles whatsoever, but the best part is it's peace of mind. It's worry-free. You know your investment is protected, and that's always fantastic. So ask our network representatives about that, or you can check out hsn.com as well. Now, also, we would love to invite you to check out hsn.com. We've got some fabulous hot items there, like our curtain